Today on Uncommonly Good MTG, it's the top 5 win rate decks of January 2025. So what we do is we're taking a look at the standard meta best of one, what's been the hottest in the last week off of Untapped GG, and we run through them number 5 through number 1 to show to you which decks have the highest win rates and thus are probably your best bet for climbing the ladder. If that sounds good to you, then stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I'm your host, 7 times heavyweight tiddlywink champion of Turtleneck, New Jersey, Dr. Yukon Socket. Yes, thank you. Film before a live studio audience. Thank you so much. Yukon Socket. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and it's Top 5 Win Rate Decks Day. Top 5 Win Rate Decks Day. Top 5 Win Rate Decks Day. Yes, so much like what I said in the intro, what we do is we go out to Untapped GG. I go to the last 7 days, and I try to go to best of one standard, and we try to take a look at what are the top 5 decks. I just like to know what they are from one month to the next. So what this does is, number one, it allows me to play decks I won't play otherwise. Why? Because these are the most boring decks in the world. They're ones you will play like 100 times a day because every little jerk out there is playing them, even in casual, to try to just win without any sort of interest or suave fair type of things to do. But because of that, I don't normally play them. But once a month, I get to pull them out, show them to you, and prove to you how awesome they are enough that I don't want to play them otherwise. But maybe you do. Maybe you do. Because if you like winning, these will be the decks for you. All right, so without further ado, let's start our countdown with number 5. And we're playing against OtterBeWorking. OtterBeWorking. All right, good for you. You know, you got an elephant for a dude. What are we playing with here? This could be red or white. That's good. This drop. We have one creature, which is expensive. Let's slow this guy down, and we'll pick red for it. Don't die. Don't die, mouse. My hope is it doesn't get killed because I got nothing else. He's killing it. All right, got to pull a creature on the next turn. Didn't get it. He doesn't seem to have a creature either. Is he just going for the full kill one? All right, at least we have the ability to hexproof this guy. Go to town! I have 14. Maybe he tries to kill. The thing is, we lost what is it? Shelter by Ghost, which is probably the best card of the meta. Well, there's nothing. There we go. We'll grab that thing. Why not? Grab it! All right, we got 2, so we're good. We can come in and rage. Rage! And we win! Suck it, suckerfish. Suck it. All right, so here we are with Boros Auras. And yeah, I mean, it was very effective aggro deck. It was super cool. Everything is so cheap. I mean, look at that. 1, 2. That's just it, man. You're just playing everything for like 2 mana. How much lands do we actually have in this thing? 20. As you can see, land was not a priority. I thought it was a little weird to even have Thran Portal in it because that was going to cost me life to be able to play it, but apparently it doesn't matter. You're just going to go to town on people. Monstrous Rage was such a huge card from that Fairy Book expansion that we got that from, and it's still rocking in Mono-Red today. There's so much value that comes from that. So, yeah, what can I say? I mean, the deal is you're playing Boros. Yeah, the only way to really kill this deck is every time they put out a creature, you got to kill it. You got to just kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it. And the thing is they've got Shields Mage Rescue in there to keep them alive. So it's really hard to get over this thing. You just got to hope that that they're going to not have any Shield Mages and you could just kill the 2 or 3 creatures they're going to get. And they'll just be sucking on on enchantments and instants for the rest of their time. That's when they'll just give up in the middle and you move on to something else. So anyways, but if you're playing this deck, yeah, it is hardcore, big time, easy to play. You just get out one guy and just slap all your stuff onto him, trying to keep a Shield Mage Rescue in the background so you can slap it out to defend your guy in a rare case. Because they can't really do that much within the first few rounds, which is where you are acting like a crazy man. So they only have really 1 or 2 chances to take your guy out. If you got some Shield Mage Rescue to help you out, then you should have no problems. All right, so there we go. Number 5 for January, Boros Auras. All right, playing against moyomoto. 2 red. Let's keep it. I'm just going to crazy is what I'm going to do. Crazy is the thing. Go first track in haste to start off with. All in. Let's go, Goblin. Go. Oh, look, it's a Ghost Jawa. What is 3 on this? When you unlock this door, exile the top 2 cards of the library. I can play those. So they make sure. Okay, I don't care. That's just card draw. You guys trying to play crap on me. I'll put down the Dropkick Bomber as a bomb. He's cool. We can use him next turn. I need more mana because I put him out by himself. He's not going to be able to be used for just attacking with. I don't care. All right, that is a problem. This should keep us above the ability. He'll be able to kill one of them. That's about it. May the Schwartz be with you. Here we go. Trick or treat! Ooh, he's just taking it. I got no mana available. 3 points, though. Yeah, I'll take that action. He's down to 1. He's not going to be able to gain it back, and there's no way he's going to do 15 points of damage to me. All I have to do is survive the turn. I'm going to waste Dropkick Bomber. That's what I'm going to do. I don't care. I can shoot him in the face, can't I? Oh, that's Creature or Planeswalker. All right. I got to keep Dropkick Bomber, though. That's what I got to do. Oh, he's going for it. I just got to pop this guy right here. That's it. Joink. Goblins for the win. Boom, boom. Goes the room. Victory. All right, here we are with number 4 for the month. It's Mono-Red Goblins. I got to say, this is the blast from the past that I just so looked forward to. You know, I would say that I'm like a Mono-Red player in my heart. Really, I'm a Mono-Red Aggro Goblin player in my heart. Yeah, that's where it all needs to be at, because I want to see the Goblin Tribal go crazy. I want to see these guys spitting out babies and blowing themselves up doing stuff. Suicide Bombers. Yeah, that is it. I'm glad to see that Foundations has made Goblins great again. And look, I mean, it's the 4th best deck as far as win rate is concerned in this month. So congratulations, Goblins. You guys are holding it together. I don't know what to say. They're just so fast. They're tricksy, and it's really hard to pin them down in place. Yeah, if I had an opportunity to be a Goblin, I would totally take it. So there you go. Number 4, Mono-Red Goblins. All right, we're playing against Juice. The juice is loose. We have 1 creature, no protection. Turn off the Goblin. All right, there's our protection. I'm going to put him out. I'm going to try hard. All right, hopefully he'll just ignore it. That's my point. I just hope he'll ignore it. So that's the only creature I have. That's fine. Go for it, baby. I don't care. Don't be shooting my guy. Leave him alone. All right, that's disappointing. Next turn, maybe, right? All right, so the problem is that yeah, we're doing first, and yet we are behind the curve. That's not good. He doesn't have it in his hand. That's good. He didn't have the ability to pump. Grab that jump rope. My turn. Cool. All right, Ethereal Armor could be ginormous. That could win me the game. And again! Sweet googly people. Well, I'm going to try it. Let's just see what happens. I guess you guys went to 14. Nope, just 9. All right, it's down to 5. He's showing 7 right now. I'm at 21. Hopefully it won't shoot my guy. I have no means of defending myself. I do have a lot of ward. Cool, this guy's he's out of steam. All I gotta do is take that last guy. Finally, I'll be able to shelter by ghost somebody. And here we go. Winner! Winner! Victory dinner! Victory! All right, so here we are with Boros Aggros. Nope. Number 3, Mardu Aggro. You know what the deal is? It's Boros Auras. It's Boros Auras all over again. Pretty much the exact same thing. It has like this one other card into it. I mean, I think maybe Optimistic Scavengers, not in Boros. Let me take a look at Boros Auras again. Nope, it's got Optimistic Scavenger. The only difference here is this guy right there. They just put Callous Sellsword in so you can use them for flinging things at people. Because it's like you don't even really use them for the black. There's no black mana in here. It's just for using his red ability so you can fling. That's it. Other than that, I mean, because the Boros Ogres has like Atali's Favor in it. This one has Sellsword. They're both technically Boros because there's in no world do you ever play the black for the Sellsword. Absolutely none. So it's just a slight difference off of it. Somehow this makes it more competitive. I don't know how, but yet there it is. Other than that, it's the exact same deck. So it's so good they had to have it twice in the top 5. There you go. Number 3, Mardu Aggro. Are playing against Adavashien. Adavashien. 2 mana. All right, that's good enough. Keep. All right, I believe this is the best first drop because that guy grows as he goes. I'm not sure who to play second. We're just going to go for it. Legendary like. I don't have any. I guess I have tokens right there. He doesn't like Finneas. All right, deals. I'd love to get a 3rd mana so I can get out Pawpatch Recruit plus Bebe. You guys are both 3s, essentially. 3s. He's just trying to tear me apart. Oh, that's exactly. He's going to run out of cards pretty soon, though. There's 3rd one right there. Let's Pawpatch it with full Bebe. Problem is, if you take both of them out, then that's all for naught. But all I got to do is keep putting dudes out, right? All right, you guys start putting guys out. Can't just keep killing forever. Trick or treat. Dance for me, rainbow butt. These guys are all expensive. I was willing to trade. I'm not willing to lose it. There we go. Discard 2 cards, huh? That's my bomb. That'll put out 3 guys. Let's just get rid of these 2. That's fine. That was a rough call, but we had to go for it, right? Dang it. I'll totally pump him up, so we got to do it this way. All right, let's keep it. Let's keep hop to it, and then everything's going to go pretty awesome next turn. Well, it's gone. This guy's trying to play control. Oh, we got the same card. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, he's down to 3. He's going to need a board wipe if he wants to try to win this game. And so he has a board wipe. That had to be a top deck there. If I sacrifice this, I get basically 1 card. At this point, it's going to take me 3 turns to kill him. All right, come on, deck. I don't care. Let's hold it together. Oh, and we win. Smoke. All hail the Hypnotoad. All All right, we're here with the second best deck of January 2025. It is Selesnya Rabbits. Selesnya Rabbits. You know, when Bloomburrow come out, I think the very first deck I played was Rabbits. No, it might have been Bats, then I think about it. Maybe the second deck I played was Rabbits, and they were incredibly good. Thing is, though, is that they have always continued to be incredibly good. People are playing it constantly all the time, and therefore they've become boring. And here we are with them at the top, in the top 2 by win rate of Standard, best of 1. Selesnya Rabbits still holding it together. I don't think they deserve number 2, but they are definitely a great deck. They definitely want to win, and they try really hard. One thing I personally don't like about this deck is there's not really any removal at all. And plus, then they had to like borrow guys from non-tribal sources. You know, Vampire Cleric, Knight Human, Frog Warrior. I mean, come on, man. Those are not rabbits. Over here is, I think, the only removal we have, which is Season of the Burrow. And you have to have 5 mana to do that. And all it could potentially do is get rid of 2 non-land cards. That's it. So anyways, but the thing is, it keeps the tokens flowing. It just goes to nutty town, and they do like to work well with each other. So, yeah, I got to give it props for what it does. Selesnya Rabbits, number 2 for January. All right, playing against KVD 215. Keep. All right, Hard Claw. Let's go with Haste. Two. All right, we got our damage going. All right, I'm going to have to shoot that guy in the head. That sounds like a good idea. 1. All right. Go ahead, give me your damage. That's fine. Singleton out. And we'll double strike that guy. Getting all damage down to 8. We can do Screaming Nemesis next turn for 3. Haste and Prowess. Let's do this guy. Let's trample. Nobody has to worry about getting killed by a mouse. We're going to lose the shock, but we don't have to worry about it. Game's over anyway. That's how fast Mono-Red Aggro goes. Victory! All right, so here we are with Mono-Red Aggro, number 1 deck by win rate again. Mono-Red Aggro. So if you notice, this is pretty much like half of the deck from Boros, Auras, and Mardu Aggro. But this is apparently the better deck since this is number 1 and they are number 3 and number 5. So cutting this deck with white mana does not help it. It actually makes it worse. So yeah, this deck is just an insane, crazy monster. It just gets out there and just goes to town. The what is it? This guy passing out double strike and trample. The other guy having prowess and haste. Yeah, and then it's just so incredibly blazing fast. I mean, if you really want to keep this thing down, you have to pin down its creatures. But it's got a lot of creatures, and there's not much you could do about it, which is why this deck is the best deck by win rate in the current Standard meta for best of 1 right now, and it was last month, and it's been in the top 5 for I don't know how long. Now, the other thing is that I got to say, I always believed that Mono-Red Aggro deserved to be number 1 deck, but this one just feels wrong. And the reason why is because it's not tribal. You know, when it used to be like Mono-Red Prowess, and that was the way it was, yeah, I believed in it. But now that we've got Mono-Red Goblins out again, that feels like the true red deck wins deck, right? This deck, It's just this growing bastardization of aggroness that is so good that it's almost sickening to see. But if you're looking to climb the ladder, this is the deck that you want to play. So there you go, our number one deck for January 2025, Mono-Red Aggro. And here we are with the top 5 win rate decks of January 2025. What are they again? One more time. It was number 1, Mono-Red Aggro with 58.5%. Number 2, Selesnya Rabbits with 57.5% win rate. Number 3, Mardu Aggro, 56.2, which ties up with number 4, Mono-Red Goblins. So are they really both three, tied for third place? Probably. But I think there was a lot more Mardu Aggro being played than Mono-Red Aggro Goblins. So that's why I think Mardu Aggro got the number 3 slot, while Goblins got number 4. And lastly, Boros Auras with 56.1% win rate. Yeah, those numbers are good. Those are good numbers. It was right now things feel a little stagnant. I'm playing like best of the week, so that way things will shift around a little bit. And yet you can see that while Mono-Red Aggro held steady at the top, Selesnya Rabbits jumped up 2. Everything else shifted down by 1. We lost, Mono Black mid-range from last month, and picked up Mono-Red Goblins brand new this month. Still, it's still the same 4 decks that we had last month. We have in the same top 5. Like I say, I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and one of the things is that best of the top 5 win rates tend to get stagnant. I gotta tell you, when it was mono white soldiers for like a year and a half, that just destroyed me. But I'm glad that it's gone. You don't see mono white soldiers anymore. I'll tell you, mono white soldiers is a great deck. Maybe we could put it back together again or something. But nobody's playing it. Nobody's playing it. And everybody's playing Mono-Red Aggro and Mono-Red Goblins. I mean, even Mardu Aggro and Boros Auras are exactly the same deck. They're really just 50% Mono-Red Aggro, just split with a bunch of white pump spells. The only one of really any sort of, I want to say, interest here is Selesnya Rabbits, just because it's so out of the range of everything else. It's not mono-red. It's green and white. It has no hasty thing to it. Even there's no creature spells inside Selesnya Rabbits. I guess there's one. It's like the Burrow one that costs 5, but practically no non-creature spells whatsoever. So it's just the creatures just out there tribaling it up like crazy. So I've got to give it to Selesnya Rabbits for just being different. So congratulations, Rabbits. You get a little bit of respect from me. All right, so anyways, there you go. If you enjoy winning and you want to climb the ladder, these are the decks for you. Please enjoy these decks as much as I did. Later. All right, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. See you next time, Space Cowboys. Later.